we're now going to turn to our annual Janey Award for campaigning. And we all know the impact that campaigners with lived experience of mental illness can have. And Janey was a dear friend of the charity and an inspirational colleague. During a 15-year career in mental health, she worked tirelessly to improve the care of people living with mental health problems. Throughout all her achievements, she lived with a debilitating depression, anxiety, and schizophrenia. That's why each year we present the Janey Award in recognition of an individual who has worked tirelessly to improve the lives of people affected by mental illness and to continue the legacy of Janey's work. So, going to go through the first couple of runners-up and then announce the winner of the award. I'm delighted to be able to present Sophie Badan as our first runner-up. Due to her own lived experience, Sophia is passionate about making sure young people receive the support they need for their mental health as early as possible. This led Sophia to design and deliver workshops for pupils in her school to promote positive mental health. As part of our campaigning, she is also a member of Think for Brum's Youth Board, which helps shape Birmingham's youth mental health service. The judges were extremely impressed by how well Sophia knew her audience, her laser focus on achieving clear campaigning goals in her work, and her passion and drive to use her lived experience to improve the mental health of children and young people. Sophia can't be with us today, sadly, but she did want to share a few words with you. She says, "I'm so honoured to have even been considered for this award, let alone be a runner-up. Being associated with Janey's name means the absolute world to me. Thank you so, so much." So in Sophia's absence, can we have a round of applause for her? Our second runner-up is Tanya Mawaha. During the pandemic, Tanya founded a local youth mental health charity which offers resources for schools, parents and young people struggling with their mental health. Since then, the charity has grown to support hundreds of people, not just in the UK, but again, we've gone international. The charity works internationally. Alongside this work, Tanya campaigns to raise awareness of suicide as part of the organising committee of Baton of Hope UK. The judges were struck by Tanya's drive to raise awareness around mental health, particularly how open she is about the challenges she's faced as a young South Asian woman living with mental illness, and how she shares her lived experience to help break down barriers around mental health as well as disability. And I'm delighted to be able to invite Tanya to the stage to collect her runners-up award.
Thank you. What an honour. Thank you so much to Rethink, and it was such a surprise. I had no idea. And I think for me, this is really for every single young person who is living with mental illness and has felt alone and has felt like life isn't worth it. And I hope that this is proof and a symbol of hope that things do get better. There are people out there who care, and we can all work together to make sure that young people feel educated and empowered to look after their own mental well-being and seek support when they need to. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Tanya, and again, fantastic sentiment, so thank you for sharing that with us. So now we turn to the winner of the Janey Award, and I'm delighted to announce that this year's winner is Danny Bowman. Danny's a young mental health campaigner raising awareness around body dysmorphic disorder and the experiences of men with body issues. He's been very outspoken about his own lived experience and the impact that this has had on him throughout his life. He set up his own campaign to raise awareness of body dysmorphic disorder in 2014, which went viral. Since then, he's not stopped setting up his own charity for men with body dysmorphic disorder and body issues. Danny works closely with decision makers and politicians to influence policy change and regularly appears in the media to share his experience on how mental health services can be transformed to better support people living with severe mental illness. The judges were astounded by the breadth and reach of Danny's work, particularly given his campaigning focuses on an issue that often isn't spoken about and desperately needs more attention. They felt his tireless dedication to campaigning for change over nearly a decade has no doubt had a massive impact on the lives, not just men living with body dysmorphic disorder, but everyone living with severe mental illness. And sadly, Danny can't be with us today, but he's asked that we share a few words on his behalf. And Danny says, "I'm absolutely honoured and delighted to receive the Janey Award from Rethink Mental Illness. To receive an award in memory of such an incredible person is overwhelming for me and very much appreciated. I had no idea I'd been nominated, so to actually win was a complete shock. I campaigned on the issue because I feel deeply about improving the lives of people severely affected by mental illness. To be recognised for this work is amazing. Thank you, Rethink Mental Illness." And we've got a picture of Danny on our screens, and I think it's important that we still show our appreciation for Danny, the winner of the award. So congratulations to all our winners for their amazing achievements. I think we've heard some really powerful stories and some really powerful kind of statements from those winners today, and you can find more information about all the awards and winners on our website. So I wanted to finish with a big thank you to everyone who helps and supports the work we do, our campaigners, our fundraising, our members, and of course our brilliant staff who work here for the charity. We really couldn't do what we do without you, which is why we have this annual event, which we're incredibly proud to deliver each year to recognise those achievements. And this brings our event to a close today. So thank you all very much for joining us. For those of you online, I hope you were able to feel part of the meeting and indeed the celebrations towards the end. There is a short feedback survey that you'll be offered to complete when you close the link, and we will be grateful if you could complete it just to share your thoughts on the event. And for those of you who are with us in London, please join us for refreshments. Thank you all very much.